What is up, guys? Raging Raptor here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Logitech Wave keyboard. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. This being a wireless keyboard, it has a USB receiver that is near flush with your USB port, which is very nice. Good job, Logitech. You got something right. Doing a physical overview of the keyboard, you see that it is a normal layout and it has quite a bit of macro keys that have different kinds of functions that I'll get into later. Obviously, it has the number pad, and so this is definitely not a 10 keyless keyboard, if you didn't infer that already, because of the 10 extra keys. So, obviously that you see there is a wrist rest, which is a very nice addition. It just cushions your wrist. It's a lot better than having it on a hard non-cushion surface, and I really like this addition by Logitech. Looking at the back, you can see that there is a place where you can have two AA batteries that are required to obviously have the keyboard on, an on and off switch, two levels of adjustment for raising the back of the keyboard. One raises it by 8 degrees, and the other one raises it by 4 degrees, so it's kind of a nice feature. So, if you want to raise it, that's nice. As you see at the top, close to like the battery thing place around there are 2 feet that definitely should keep the keyboard a lot more stable, and it will not be moving around, so that is quite nice. I don't know if that's on other keyboards. I don't exactly have a collection of keyboards to check. The 4 macros you currently see on the screen is open a page, zoom, minimize a page, and I'm pretty sure just open all the layers together. At the top of the keyboard, we have more macro keys. It is your standard media control, up sound, down sound, pause, play, skip, back, and just some other stuff. There is also a Microsoft Media Center, just some music note thing that I don't really know what it does. I haven't even used it yet. Screenshot and some page with a gear on it. Also, I have to mention a good amount of these macro keys do not work for me. Even after downloading this software, the drivers for the keyboard, they still do not work. I don't really know, and I'll get into that more with my conclusion. Finally, on the right side of the keyboard, we just have 2 lone buttons, the calculator button and the button to turn your PC off. Surprisingly, I did not use this a lot. I thought at the beginning that I would use this a lot more, but it ended up just being a feature that I thought was cool, but I never ended up using because my PC is really close to me, and I just usually do shut down because it's just like a standard. So you might be asking yourself, why in the world is this called the Wave keyboard? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this keyboard has a gentle wave that supposedly is going to prove ergonomics, but I found this more as just a gimmick than actually helpful with ergonomics. I'm always accidentally pressing the wrong button because the wave also really gives a wave to all the switches, all the keys, and I always find myself hitting the wrong keys, and that gets really annoying compared to a normal keyboard where there's no wave. There's no difference personally for me in the ergonomics, and I can press the right buttons and not be pressing the wrong one, which is definitely nice. This is not a mechanical keyboard in any way whatsoever. There are not a lot of mechanical keyboards that are wireless, so I'm just letting you know that ahead of time. But without further ado, here is a sound test of the keyboard. So, it's time for the conclusion and the big question: would I recommend this keyboard? And my answer is no way in hell. This comes usually with a combo, and on Amazon it's about $50. I'll do a price check, and it'll be up on the screen right now. And there are too many downfalls and much cheaper options that could provide features that are either the same or just as useful. All those macro keys, I never really found myself ever using them. And I've had this keyboard for maybe 4 or 5 months, so I've been using it for a while. The Wave, even though it's supposed to be ergonomic, it's not really that ergonomic. The best part about the keyboard for me might be the wrist rest, to be serious. There are too many downfalls and not enough good things about the keyboard to make it really good. For $50, it is pretty plasticky. It doesn't sound like it's $50. It sounds like it's quite cheap. It's a very hollow, thin build. I would not recommend this keyboard. I also have a K200 keyboard. I don't know why. I just have it. I don't know how it appeared. I actually use that more because the ergonomics are probably better. It just doesn't have a wrist rest, and I could press the keys much more accurately than the Wave. So, that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like. So, I'm Raging Raptor signing off. You're finishing this video. Peace!